What do you want to do?
Watch out for electrical. You won't be able to move if you're electrified.
Let me borrow this.
I'll help.
You lit that one up.
My body.
How's that?
Not yet. Come on. I can hit it.
Go! Finish! Here we go!
I can still fight.
Use this.
Some help, Luca. I have to.
The enemy dropped something.
Wait, there's something up ahead.
The extinction belt is thick above that area, so I can't detect anything from my end. Any other information?
I think they're trucks. 2 of them. They're moving towards Seiron?
What is it?
I thought I just saw something inside the truck bed. Although, it was probably my imagination.
Okay, I managed to tap into a nearby surveillance camera feed. Those are OSF transport vehicles.
Enemy or ally?
Yuito platoon is the only OSF team deployed near Mizuhagawa.
Then I guess that means they're Seiron's OSF team.
I see 2 individuals heading towards us. It looks like Kagura and Kyuka.
Of course, they're invisible. Be careful, I'm not picking them up at all.
All right.
Right.
Here they come.
Right!
Take that!
Too late!
I wonder why Kyoka and Kagero attacked us. I thought that Kasane was the one after Yuito. Is it because they're on Kasane's side? Or some other reason? Regardless, please be careful.
I need your help! Damn it!
Even if you go invisible, my clairvoyance can see you.
Your power is the absolute worst to go against. I wonder if that's why we're such good friends.
If you really think that, then retreat. I don't want to do this.
Damn it!
Now my old trusted commander is my enemy.
Yes, you were a good soldier. I didn't want it to end up like this.
Yeah, it's too bad.
You guys good? Damn, where are you? I'm using this, Segumi!
They're stronger than anticipated.
Let's go. We did what we needed to.
Were Kyoka and Kagero guarding this area?
Could it have to do with the transport vehicle? They were clearly stalling for time.
I'll try to follow them. Tsugumi, could you send me their tracking data?
I can't. There's so many Kageros and Kyokas. They're all going in different directions.
That's Kyoka's duplication power. They're attempting to confuse us.
I'm sorry. It's going to take time to identify the real pair. I also lost sight of the transport vehicles. I hate losing.
It was a diversion to hide the transport vehicle's destination from Tsugumi.
Which direction were the vehicles going the last time you saw them?
I think towards Seiran.
They must have been carrying something important if they made sure we didn't follow. We might be able to find out some key information.
Give me some time. I'll see what I can find out with Tsugumi's information. Yuito, there's a place I want to check out, but it's in a different direction from Seiran. It looks like the duplicates are all avoiding this area. I can't be sure, but it seems suspicious.
Nice catch, Wataru. Okay, we'll go check it out. What is this place? There's nobody here. Hey, I see the transport vehicles.
Then this must be it. We're pretty far from the city. Do you think this is still Seiran's facility?
I can't seem to find any information on it at all, which only makes it more suspicious.
Looks like they haven't noticed us yet, but I do feel a strange presence here. I can't really put it into words either.
I will go check the vehicle. Tsugumi, Wataru, please cover me.
Hey, Yuito. Are you remembering things okay? What about your speech? Any headaches?
I'm okay for now. No need to worry so much.
You are making sense. It's natural for her to feel worried.
Don't push yourself too hard. You've always had health problems, ever since you were little.
That's right. You did mention that before.
Yeah. I spent most of my early childhood inside a hospital. They finally let me leave when I was around 5, and I've been fine ever since.
Wait, Luca found something quite alarming.
What do you mean?
I know what the transport vehicles are carrying.
Human heads!
That can't be.
The transport vehicle was filled with these.
No, I thought I was just seeing things, but they're really...
One of the trucks was already empty, but I believe it was carrying the same thing.
2 trucks worth of human heads? What in the hell for?
Let's try sneaking in a little further. Kasane and her team might be here.
Okay. We need to find out why they're doing this anyway.
It won't open. I guess sneaking in is going to be harder than I thought.
I can't use my clairvoyance on any of these doors.
Who are...
Forgive the rough treatment. Don't worry, we only knocked him out. He won't be waking up for a while.
Wow! All three of you were amazing!
Thanks. I couldn't even move. I'm glad I have people like you who can make such quick decisions.
Hold on. This might be a key card for the door.
Nice find, Tsugumi. We shouldn't have a problem getting in now.
This puts us in enemy territory. I need to be ready for anything.
Okay, let's try this door.
This is pretty rare.
Let me borrow this!
Go, Yuito!
What's going on? Why are there others all over the place?
This doesn't look like an abandoned building. It appears to be some sort of active research facility. Keep going. It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you. Finish this, Yuito!
Next.
Here we go!
Yuito!
The enemy dropped something.
Come on!
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
I need you, Gemma!
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. Found a weak spot. Yeah!
Come on!
Crush you!
A resource reading you here. We're always together. Does that mean you rely on me?
We have the initiative.
My training is paying off.
Thanks, Hanabi. Time to use this.
Nice. It's burning.
Now die!
Here we go!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
We'll be able to move forward if we use my power, Yuito.
Some help, Luca!
Why is there a key card on the floor? There's a smudge that looks like blood on it.
That's definitely blood. Perhaps a researcher was attacked by another.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I did my best.
Next.
Keep it up.
Come on. Yeah.
Go, Yuito!
This is pretty rare.
I need your help.
This gate needs a keycard to open, I think.
Get ready!
Let me borrow this!
Nice fire! You got this!
I can hit it! Leave it to me! Come on! I need to focus.
Brain drive!
Yeah! Get lost! Next?
One down!
Hit it!
Pyrokinesis will work on that one.
Go! Spin! Thanks, Navi.
Ooh, that's a big blaze.
Yeah! Here we go! Here you go! Let's do that.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. Found a weak spot. Yeah!
Do you need help?
Don't get burned!
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you. You'll get that one up. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Let me borrow this!
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Here you go!
If you can't see anything, use SAS to find the source of the smoke.
Use my power? And Yurito!
I need your help!
This is pretty rare.
Some help, Luca!
There's no data on this facility, but a long time ago there was a plan to develop an academic city nearby. It looks like an art museum was already built, so maybe they're using that.
Thanks, Hanabi. I need you, Gemma.
Maybe Sugumi's clairvoyance.
Where are you?
That must be its weak spot.
Now die!
That was brilliant.
Here we go!
Concentrate.
We should use Hanabi's power.
Yuito!
Time to use this!
The oil is sticking to me. Found a weak spot. Yeah.
I can hit it!
Using flamethrower.
Now die!
Go, Yuito.
Here we go!
Focus!
Come on! I can hit it! Come on!
Get him, Yuito!
Here we go!
You should be able to break the outer shell and keep attacking.
Crush you!
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
I'll help.
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful.
Here we go!
That must be its weak spot.
Now die! Come on!
Whoa! Nice! The resource reading is close. Should we get it? This gate needs a keycard to open, I think.
Is everyone okay?
break it if I focus my attacks.
Let me borrow this!
Use this! That attack worked! There must be a weak spot.
Do you need help?
Successfully reached shell. Attack now!
Yeah!
That was brilliant!
Thanks, Tsunabi. I need you, Gemma.
Nice fire! You got this!
I can hit it!
Here we go!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Found a weak spot. Yeah!
Crush you!
Here you go!
Yuito, my power may be helpful.
Let me borrow this!
Close. Go, Yuito!
This other is weak to back attacks. Use SAS to get behind it.
You did it! Shouldn't you have Yuito?
I'll protect you all. I'll destroy everything. I'll take care of it.
We'll tough it out together.
I'm feeling really good. This is pretty rare.
You guys good?
Thank you for your help. We've become indispensable to each other.
What is this facility?
It looks like some sort of assembly line.
Hey, those boxes. Aren't they the same ones from that transport truck we saw? What is it, Tsugumi?
Does it contain what I brought earlier?
A human head.
You've gotta be kidding me. All of these?
What in the world is this place?
Others are being held in this building. And others feed on human brains.
Even if that's the case, why does it seem like this factory processes the brains? I hate to say it, but couldn't they just toss in the whole head if they're just feeding them to the others?
This smell. Where is it coming from?
It does smell a little strange here. Almost like blood.
Those ampules!
I think I'm going to be sick.
This can't be real, right? Those were made by Spring Pharmaceuticals.
Damn it!
Looks like Kyoka couldn't lose you.
What is this?
I think you've already figured it out. This is Spring Pharmaceuticals' Seiron factory. To be more accurate, it's an other research facility they run jointly with the Seiron government.
They're using these heads to make their products.
Shiden, stay calm. Just concentrate on stopping Yuito.
Wait, let's talk! Hey!
First you won't tell me why you're trying to kill me. Now you're trying to hide this cool place.
Do you need help?
Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you all thinking?
Sorry.
I won't be killed!
Don't forget! By any
I
means!
thought you were amazing since you were a cadet, Kasane. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility? What happened to you? This isn't like you. Sorry.
I must train more.
Are you alright?
Shut up! You don't know anything about anything. Then tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything. Yuito, a member is in danger.
Let's regroup!
I need to support the injured.
I must train more.
Sorry.
I can keep going.
Ow!
Give up!
Don't forget!
Why?
I'll help.
Go, Yuito! I was doing something. I need to focus. Don't forget!
Yuito, a member is in danger. Can you move?
Don't forget! I can keep going. Is everyone okay?
Support the downed member.
My drive!
Let's regroup now. Endure it.
There's nothing I can't do. Witness my strength! I feel the power coursing through me! I can't put you in danger.
Looks like we
nothing.
won.
First you won't tell me why you're trying to kill me. Now you're trying to hide this cool place? Don't you feel anything seeing what's going on here? What are you thinking?
Sorry.
Not yet!
Sorry. I thought you were amazing since you were a cadet design. But now you're trying to kill Yuito and trying to hide this facility?
This is bad.
What happened to you? This isn't like you.
My body is numb.
Shut up! You don't know anything about anything.
Let's regroup, man.
Tell us. We don't know anything because you won't tell us anything.
Use this!
Let me borrow this! Don't resist! Let's go! I don't have a choice. Stop! My drive!
Sorry.
This is nothing!
I'll help.
Hey, Tsunami! Why?
By any means.
Are you alright?
Let's regroup now. Why?
Sorry. Sorry.
Let's regroup.
Thank you for your help.
Here we go. Resist.
I can't move. Sorry. I can't move. Eyesight.
Is everyone okay?
Great job, Tsugumi.
Don't resist. Stop.
Use this!
At this rate.
I feel a little more confident. This might be difficult.
Give up!
Come on. You guys good?
You won't get away!
Let me borrow this.
It's useless.
Let's regroup. Stop. Hey.
It's useless.
All my training has been worth it.
Give up! You won't get away!
Yuito!
I'll help.
Some help, Luca. Why? One more. I'm not done yet.
More power!
Here we go.
You guys good?
Won't work! Give up! By any means!
I need to support the injured.
Do you need help? Why?
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
This should.
You won't
There's nothing I can't do!
By any means!
Good.
It's useless!
Go!
There!
Too slow! Go! Go! Too slow!
I won't hold back!
I need to support the injured.
Not done yet! One more!
Someone's in trouble. Pay attention.
This is next!
Don't get burned!
Go, Yuito!
Snap out of it already! Making drugs out of human heads is crazy! We have to stop them!
But Naomi, she needs this.
What do you mean? What is this facility for?
That's...
I can't take this anymore. I'm telling them everything.
No, I will. This place is an other research facility run jointly with Spring Pharmaceuticals, just like Arashi said. Human brains of people with powers are being brought here. A portion of them are transplanted into others to turn them into other weapons. The rest are turned into a medical solution to feed the others.
That's horrible.
Hey, are you really sure about Seiron? I know New Himuka has a lot of its own issues. It's not right that the government monitors everyone and controls all the information. But Seiron causing the uprising, that's just as messed up. Can we really let them get away with transplanting human brains into others, or processing the brains into drugs?
No, we can't, obviously. That being said, there are, in fact, some people who've been forced to accept it.
Like my brother.
And then there's Kasane. People whose loved ones have been turned into others. They depend on that medication. Human-born others can temporarily regain their senses when they take that medication, even letting them talk.
Does Karin have a family member that's been metamorphosed?
No, not a family member. Has Luca or Fubuki mentioned it?
Alice?
Yuito!
His brain is...
Yuito!
Yuito?
Is this happening because I used my power? My head is killing me!
Are you okay?
What's wrong? You look like you're in pain.
There's something wrong with Yuito's brain. He's beginning to show signs of speech and memory impairment whenever he uses his power.
I'm okay now. The pain is fading. This is...
Damn.
Sorry to interrupt, but you need to leave now so we can call this a draw. Hurry up or the others will come.
We should leave too. That okay with you, Kasane?
Yes.
Yuito, our assignment is complete. We should withdraw.
Yeah. We should get out of here as soon as possible.
Wataru said he would report to Major General Fubuki for you.
Okay. Sorry. I know I should be the one to do it, but I'm just not feeling well.
What are you talking about? It's okay, don't worry about it. We all know how you feel. No, that's not exactly true. I can't understand how much pain you're in. I probably would have taken the ampule too if I were in your shoes. I know saying that won't help with whatever guilt or disgust you might be feeling.
Thanks. I'm okay.
The medication should be chemically processed, so consider them more like protein or amino acid supplements. It may be unpleasant, but looking at them this way might help you come to terms with it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's just hard for me to do it.
I know it might be difficult, but whatever you do, don't throw them up.
What? You knew?
We saw it happen. You were outside the hideout. Oh, we're sorry.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I know it's not in my stomach anymore, but I just couldn't.
It's fine, but you have to fight through it. You can't make it a habit.
You're right. Besides, Naomi, it must be so much harder for her. Being turned into another is awful enough, but now she has to feed on these brains? I don't know where she is right now, or how she's doing. When I think about her, I know how much better off I am. If Naomi hasn't given up, then I can't either. I know I can get through it.
After you do get through it, you'll be able to help support Naomi when you see her again.
Yes, you're right. I need to get it together. I'm just wondering if New Himuka is stocking up on those ampules, knowing full well what they're made of. If that's the case, and they do indeed know, then they're going to have to answer to me. No, I have a feeling that New Himuka already knows everything. I just can't get myself to accept it.
I'm sorry.
Huh? You don't need to apologize. You have nothing to do with the hospital.
I know, but I just wanted to apologize. I want to look into the hospital and do something about it.
This is a tough position for the both of you.
You too, Luca. Everything Karin has done must be hard for you. Tsugumi had to see a lot of things she never wanted to as well. I think we've all had our fair share of suffering. But what's important is that we continue to support one another, right?
Yeah. Sorry I worried everyone, and thank you.